Airlines don't exactly go out of their way to tell you this, but if you're a senior, you might be leaving a lot of free perks on the table every time you fly. From hidden discounts to special services, airlines actually have a long list of benefits that older travelers can request. You just have to know what to ask for. Most people never hear about these perks because airlines don't advertise them. But in this video, I'm going to reveal 15 free perks seniors can request on flights that could make your travel smoother, cheaper, and a whole lot more comfortable. 1. Senior discounts on tickets. Some airlines quietly offer discounts for seniors, usually starting at age 60 or 65. For example, carriers like Southwest and United have been known to provide lower fares if you ask. These discounts aren't always advertised on the booking page, but a simple phone call to customer service can sometimes unlock big savings. Even if an airline says they don't have an official senior discount, it's always worth asking. 2. Priority boarding. Long lines and crowded boarding areas can be stressful. Seniors often qualify for early or priority boarding, which lets you settle in before the rush. You don't always have to pay for this. Many airlines offer it for free if you request it in advance or let staff know at the gate. This makes it much easier to find overhead bin space and get comfortable without the crowd. 3. Assistance through security. Airports can be overwhelming, but seniors can request help from TSA agents or the airline staff. This might mean a shorter line, extra guidance through security checks, or simply having someone walk you through the process. It reduces stress and makes the experience much smoother. 4. Free wheelchair service. You don't need to be in a wheelchair full-time to ask for one at the airport. Airlines provide complimentary wheelchair assistance from check-in all the way to your gate, and even after landing. This perk is incredibly helpful in large airports, where walking long distances is exhausting. All you have to do is request it when booking or at check-in. 5. Seat selection. Help many airlines quietly make exceptions for seniors when it comes to seat assignments. If you prefer an aisle seat for easier access to the bathroom or want to avoid the middle, gate agents will often try to accommodate you at no extra cost if you ask politely. This is one of those unadvertised perks that can completely change your comfort level during a long flight. 6. Extra assistance. During boarding and deplaning. Boarding a plane with heavy bags, narrow aisles, and impatient travelers can be difficult. Seniors can request extra assistance from flight attendants during both boarding and deplaning. That could mean someone helping lift your carry-on, steadying you while you walk, or even letting you board first or last, depending on your preference. On arrival, you can also ask to deplane after the crowd has left, so you don't feel rushed. These small acts of service aren't just about convenience. They prevent injuries and make the journey smoother. Airlines are required to help when asked, but most passengers don't realize they have the right to this assistance. 7. Free companion assistance. Traveling with a spouse, friend, or caregiver. Airlines often allow your companion to stay with you every step of the way, even if they wouldn't normally qualify for things like early boarding or security passes. For example, a caregiver might be able to walk you all the way to the gate without a boarding pass or board the plane early alongside you. It's a courtesy airlines extend when you request assistance for seniors, and it makes traveling together much less stressful. Instead of being separated, both of you can move through the process at the same pace. This is especially helpful if you rely on someone else for physical support or medical reminders. 8. Priority seating. Near the front, walking long distances on an aircraft can be exhausting, especially when bathrooms are far away. Seniors can request to be seated closer to the front of the plane, which shortens the walk to restrooms and makes deplaning faster. Normally, airlines charge extra for these preferred seats, but if you explain it's for mobility reasons, they'll often waive the fee. This small change can make hours in the air far more comfortable. Plus, sitting near the front tends to mean quicker drink and meal service and less noise from the engines. It's a simple perk, but one that can completely transform the flying experience. 9. Medication storage and reminders. For seniors who travel with important medication, airlines provide discreet but valuable support. If your medicine needs to stay cool, flight attendants can sometimes store it in a galley fridge. They may also check in on you mid-flight to remind you to take it if you mention it at the start. This is especially helpful on long-haul flights, where time zones and irregular sleep can make sticking to schedules difficult. Not many passengers know this option exists, but it's a lifesaver for those managing chronic conditions while flying. 10. Free headsets and entertainment access. On many flights, headphones are either for purchase or limited to first-class passengers. But seniors can often request them free of charge. Crew members are usually understanding, especially if you mention hearing difficulties or discomfort with your own device. Beyond that, flight attendants can also help you set up accessibility features like subtitles on movies or adjust volume levels so you can hear more clearly. Entertainment might seem like a small perk, but for seniors, having something engaging to watch can make long flights pass much faster. 11. Special meals at no extra cost. Airlines provide a range of meal options that are free if requested in advance. Seniors can order diabetic-friendly meals, low-sodium plates, or softer foods that are easier to chew. You don't have to accept the standard chicken or pasta if it doesn't work for your health needs. This is one of those benefits that hardly anyone uses, yet it can dramatically improve the travel experience. The key is to request it at least 24 hours before your flight, so the airline has time to prepare. 12. Blankets, pillows, and extra comfort items. Flights often feel freezing, especially at high altitudes. While most passengers assume blankets and pillows are limited, seniors can often request them for free. Even if the flight doesn't normally offer them, crew members may bring extra layers or pillows to make your trip more comfortable. Some seniors even ask for multiple pillows for back or leg support, and crews usually oblige. Comfort is one of those unspoken perks that flight attendants are happy to provide when asked. 13. Assistance with luggage. Carrying heavy bags or lifting them into overhead compartments is one of the hardest parts of flying. Seniors are not expected to handle this alone. Crew members are trained to assist with lifting carry-ons and helping with stowing luggage safely. All you need to do is ask, and they'll take care of it. This not only prevents injury, but also reduces stress, since many seniors feel rushed or pressured when others are waiting. Letting the crew handle it keeps the experience calm and safe. 14. In-flight check-ins. On long flights, flight attendants often check in more frequently with senior passengers. They might offer water more often, ensure you're comfortable, or remind you to stretch and move around to avoid stiffness or circulation issues. This level of care isn't something airlines promote, but it's part of their duty of care. For seniors, this perk can make the flight feel less isolating, especially when traveling alone. You're not just another passenger, you're looked after. 15. Help with connections. Connections can be a nightmare when your gate is on the opposite side of the airport and time is running short. Seniors can request staff assistance to escort them between gates, and in some airports, this means a shuttle ride or even a small cart. These services ensure you don't miss your next flight and reduce the physical toll of rushing through terminals. Best of all, they're free. You just need to request them in advance or ask a flight attendant mid-flight to set it up for your arrival. So there you have it. 15 free perks seniors can request on flights that airlines rarely advertise. From discounts to extra comfort, these little-known benefits can completely change your flying experience. The key is simple. Don't be afraid to ask. Airlines have these services in place, but it's up to you to claim them. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more travel tips that can save you money, time, and stress. And let me know in the comments, which of these perks would you use on your next flight?